Hi everyone, Merry Meet. How is everybody? I hope and pray that everybody is blessed and wonderful. Sorry, my hair is all back because I'm doing it purple again. And happy full moon. It is the full moon, and I am so excited to do a full moon ceremony tonight in my coven. And I got about 18 to 19 and possibly more spells to do tonight, and I am super excited because I am a high priestess and I am a natural born witch many generations, and spell casting is a passion of mine. So what I want to do is kind of go over a few tips when it comes to spell casting, why they may not work properly. Okay, and this is basically for beginners, because veterans like myself, we all got our own way of doing spells, and that doesn't mean that they don't have to be reworked, whether you've been doing it for 40 years, 50 years, 60 years. Spells sometimes need to be reworked, no matter how powerful you are, no matter how much intent, how much magic, how your atmosphere is, the full moon, the blood moon, the new moon. They just sometimes need to be reworked. That's just what it is. But I'm going to start with, I do a lot of my own homemade spells, passed down through generations and generations and generations. I'm making all my own homemade spells in my Book of Shadows, not only to leave for my granddaughter and my grandchildren, but to publish as a book of spells that I know will be successful, so mote it be. But here's a candle I get made by a certain witch, and only one witch I get to make my candles if I don't make my own candles. And this is, prosperity, fast luck, fast money candle. It has the yellow, it has the green. So if you're a beginner and you're going to work with a spell, whether you made the spell up or you're taking it per se from a book that I had made or another book that you love, which I have plenty of them here, because I've been doing this for a very, very long time. One of the reasons, one of the reasons why your spell could backfire or not work properly is because if your mindset is not in the right place, if you're emotional, if you're angry, the intent that you're putting into the magic and the intent that you're putting into the spell, whether it be a candle you made, a candle you bought, or a spell that you're doing, it's not going to work right, because it's your, how can I say it? It's your intent, it's your magic, it's your powers, it's your gifts, but it's your emotions that are going into the candle. Unless it's your own candle and it's done for you, you cannot do that. That could be another reason why it doesn't work properly. It may fail, or it could possibly backfire. Another reason could be is because it was not properly dressed. Okay? Another reason could be is a bad atmosphere to light your candles. When you do magic and you do spells, you want them to be in a sacred place where there's no drafts, there's nobody allowed in that room, everything is protected, and they're safe to burn. Okay, that's very imperative. Okay, some people don't realize this, and you may agree and you may not agree, and that's fine. When you're doing a hexing candle or a jinxing candle or a control candle or some type of candle like that, you're always supposed to use matches, because the smell and the sulfur of the matches is like putting extra oomph into that bad spell. Okay, which I do both. I do light work and I do black work. white magic, black magic, magic. Okay? And you may not agree with that either, but I don't believe in karma. Okay? And I believe in everything we do in life is a choice that we make. If there was a such thing as karma, then all these innocent children would not be killed while they're in school trying to get an education. If there was karma, then people wouldn't go to jail for crimes they didn't commit. If there was karma, there wouldn't be these good, loving people out here in the world homeless. If there was karma, all these people out here that shoot people and get away with it, or let me rephrase that, people that hurt people and get away with it. There's no such thing as karma. It is choices of the people in the world. But back to what we're talking about, back to basics. Another reason why your candle may fail or backfire is because you're just learning. I always tell beginners that if you're just learning candle magic, start with something simple. Like go to Walmart or go to your dollar store and start with $1 candle, $1 money candle, $1 love candle. Start with something simple. Work your way up to the big guys and take your time, because practice makes perfect. Now, one spell in particular that does backfire a lot, no matter how powerful you are, no matter how long you've been doing something like this, will be a love spell. And that is only because it's just the way they work. They just sometimes intend to backfire. Other spells backfire as well. I've had one backfire when I was young and just practicing, and it backfired. I had to rework and refix some candles at one point in my life. We're human. Gifted witches, psychics, mediums, high priestess. We're human at the end of the day. Okay? I'm sorry. I have a bad habit of saying I apologize. There's a lot of reasons why your candles may not be successful. Another very imperative reason why your candles or your magic in general may not be successful is if you're not totally believing or you're rushing the magic. Okay, I like to do hypotheticals. It's like you're renting out a home, okay, and you have tenants move in. And they're going to tell you when they're going to pay their rent and how much they're going to pay you rent in your home. That's not going to work out too well, is it? Sure isn't. Oh, disclaimer. I should have put that in the beginning of the video. If you hear any music in the background, I own no rights to it. So, if you do magic, either for yourself or you're practicing on another person, if you rush the magic, or you do not believe, or you don't stay positive, that's a good chance that the magic is going to fail or not work properly. And you will be able to tell by the way the candle's burning. Also, I'm sorry, I have braces. I have a bad habit of doing that. They hurt. Another good point about magic failing and magic not working properly. And I just totally lost my train of thought. But let me put this out there as well. There's many people in the world that do spells and they're badass like me. They're just totally badass. When I say badass, I mean powerful. Okay? Powerful. Be careful who you get to do your spells. Because people can take your money and hex your spells. and make it so that you are under their influence, so that you will keep paying them and paying them and paying them and paying them. And I've already had to unhex a client where somebody has done that to the person. Okay? So, look for somebody who has references. A good badge, per se. Let somebody refer you to them who's had work done and it was successful, like myself. Okay, I don't know how to link things to Facebook, to YouTube, because I've been a solitary witch almost my whole entire life up until about 4 months ago. But I can tell you that I am on Facebook under Lisa Sourbrine Robinson. LISA SOURBRINE / Robinson. ORBINSOIN. You will see my green eyes and my blonde hair. My group, my most successful group, is called the 13th Hour Witchy World and Psychic Readings. The picture on it is a white and grayish color picture that says abracadabra. If you would love to come join or request me as a friend on Facebook, I would love to have you in my group. I'm looking for readers. I'm looking for people to express their abilities. And I'm looking to teach and help people learn how to do spells properly so that they one day can be exactly where I'm at. Teaching and helping others. Because that's what you're supposed to do with your gifts. Okay? You're not supposed to charge people an arm and a leg to help them. You're not supposed to charge people $300 and $400 for a piece of paper to state that they're gifted, because their actions will always speak louder than words. For instance, if I come on to your group and I say that I'm a reader and I'm gifted, do you want to see a piece of paper that says that I'm gifted, or would you rather see me go live and read you and show you that I'm gifted? I got a great feeling that your response would be you would rather see me go live and show you that I'm gifted rather than show you a piece of paper. Because again, I could go on eBay and I can order certificates, write them out for myself if I was fake, show you that I have all these degrees, get you to pay me all these money for classes, get another certificate from eBay, fill it out, say that you passed the class and you're gifted, and you're not. So don't ever feel pressured into paying somebody or some people or whoever all this money to claim that you're gifted. Okay? But at the end of the day, it's your choice, and it's whatever you're comfortable with. Excuse me. I just want to put it out there real quick before I get off. There's a certain person on social media, and I'm sorry that I may have repeated this many times in my videos, but it breaks my heart to see what this digital psychic is doing to people on Facebook. And yes, I am a victim. Not a victim when it comes to things. She was intriguing at first. The fact that she couldn't pick up that I was a witch or a high priestess was a red flag. So then I tested her and told her that my mother was dead, and she brought my undead mother through on a live video and told everybody about my undead mother, who's alive and kicking and well. And then she charged a friend of mine for a reading that was supposed to last 15 minutes, which there's proof of that as well. And it lasted about 10 minutes, and she told her absolutely nothing. To where my friend had to email her and tell her how upset she was with the reading. Be very careful. If you're watching somebody do a live spell every day on social media and you're never getting any money from that spell, it's because, number one, she's not asking you for permission. That's a universal law. You can never do a spell without permission from the person. Number two, because she's fake. Or they are fake. Number three, her cauldron. It lights up purple and blue. Do you know that you can go to the Home Depot or Lowe's and buy coals and wood that'll turn your flames all different colors? Do you know that certain lighting effects in your home like this will change the colors in your crystal fake ball from eBay for $32 and make it look like things are appearing in your crystal ball? Just saying. These are just some things to look out for. Please, people, be very careful on social media. It's more scammers on social media than there is anything in this world. Anything in this world. Please be careful. And I'm not just specifically talking about her. I am in a way, because I've seen the damage she's done to people on social media. But I'm talking about social media in general, because as you wonderful, beautiful souls are coming into this beautiful world of magic, these are impressionable. And you're trying to look for the right mentor and the right witch and the right teacher or the right gifted person. And these scam artists out here, they're intriguing. And they will suck you right in. So all I'm asking you is to please, please, please take heed to this video and be very careful. So I hope some of these little tips on why spells and magic may not work properly, may fail. You can always leave me comments below if you have any questions. I do spells all the time for people. Okay? Even when I travel, I take my altar with me and I do spells. Even on vacations, I do spells for people. It's a passion of mine. I love it. I've always loved the spellcast, and it takes anxiety off me. And not only that, but I'm helping people. And then the donation goes to my father's GoFundMe cancer site. So it's an awesome cause. Okay? Again, you can always give me a thumbs up. You can always subscribe and push the little bell button so you can get alerts when I come on. I'm going to make it a goal to try to come on at least once a week, if not more. If you would like me to do a YouTube video on something specific, please note that below, and I will try my hardest to do so. Even if it's questions and answers, I could do that as well. I will figure out how to go live on YouTube, and when I do, we'll do a Q&A one night. With that being said, have a joyous full moon tonight. If you are a witch or a high priestess, enjoy your full moon ceremony. And if you do a full moon spell, that would be awesome. Don't forget to make your full moon oil. And with that being said, if you didn't like the video, that's fine. I don't assume everybody's going to agree with me. I don't agree with everybody either, but I don't give a thumbs down either, because it's rude and it's cruel. Just because you don't agree with somebody does not mean you have to give them a thumbs down. I'm just saying. If you do, you do. But I'm just saying why. Because you have a thumb. That's not nice. It's just not nice. So with that being said, have an awesome full moon Saturday night, the night before Easter. Enjoy your night, especially all you witches. Make sure you dance around your circle and you celebrate this wonderful world of magic. And if you are newbies and upcoming witches or witches and just coming into your craft, I would love to teach you and mentor you. And there's lots of great witches on YouTube, like myself, who are great teachers because I follow them as well. So with that being said, I love you all. Many blessings, love and light, angels and protection, and positive everything. And until the next time, leave me comments below on what you would like me to talk about, or questions and answers, or anything you want. I'm here to please you with love.